I'm sure you've learned a lot since and through your training and experience, but it sounds though like through your experience with your parents and some of the mentors you had that helped you overcome your challenges and kind of get your life back on track, that you probably learned a lot right then about what works and what's needed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, from my parents, I really learned, showing up predictably, consistently, authentically in a relationship is one of the critical elements of doing this work. And that was mirrored in my relationships with my mentors and counselors and therapists. The one thing that I knew as a kid, even to some extent consciously, but of course reflecting on it as an adult, even more so, was that I was lucky to have some really talented and authentic mentors and adults in my life who I knew were safe. I knew that they were going to show up and be consistent. Everybody's a human being, everybody has bad days, but I knew who they were and I didn't have to tiptoe around them. And I knew ultimately they were there to help me. And that is one of the things that kind of continued to propel me forward. So, yeah, I reflect on that a lot. And even through all of my professional trainings, I kind of refrain back to those consistent, authentic, healthy relationships. That's 80% of what I'm doing and what my staff are doing when we're working with young people who've been trauma impacted, who've been incarcerated. And even when we're teaching mindfulness, we still refrain to the relationship because that's what helps people feel safe enough to try a practice like mindfulness or other types of meditation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the social sciences literature is pretty clear on that regarding all kinds of change programs with youth and adults. It's the quality of that relationship, that authentic, consistent relationship has the highest impact. Apart from whatever interventions might be offered or any particular program content, it's that relationship that has the highest impact.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.